I am a Feng Shui master, designer of spaces and lives. But I'm also a woman who is a mother, a grandmother, a lover, a partner, a caregiver. How did I get here? Was I a little girl growing up and saying, oh, when I grow up, I want to be a Feng Shui master? Wow, wouldn't that be fun? No, I started by not being ready. I started with failure. I had one failure after another, and then my health started to fail. Too much stress. Losing so much all at one time. I went to doctors and surgeons and physical therapy, and nothing worked. And I ran across a friend who said to me, you know, Debra, you should go see Master Nanlu. What is that? He's a master of traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture. I go to Chinatown. And the man says to me, where are you stuck in your life? Screaming, I'm stuck everywhere. With my eyes closed, I accepted him putting needles all over my body. And with my eyes closed, something happened. I felt above my body. As he placed the last needle in my body, he turned around and he said to me, you have a gift. Do not waste it. And he walked out of the room. What? I have a gift? I have enough problems. Now he tells me this. I don't know what that gift is. He's not explaining himself. I can't take it anymore. So at the time I was in the real estate business, and someone approached me and asked me if I would speak at an international business conference in Bermuda. Who wouldn't do that? I said, yeah, sure. What would you like me to talk about? And she said, make a list, and we'll pick something. And I said, fine. So I made a list. How to sell your property, how to choose a real estate attorney, how to start a business. I mean, I had so much experience. The list went on and on. 19 things. It's like, I can't send this with 19 things. I have to send it with 20. I mean, who sends a list of 19 things? I put Feng Shui. I said, they're never going to choose this. It's a sophisticated group of business people. They're going to pick Feng Shui? No, never. I just put it there. Filled in 20 things on the list, send it in. They chose Feng Shui. I had no idea what it was. I knew nothing about Feng Shui. But I had 3 months. So I studied up enough to be able to talk 45 minutes about Feng Shui, and I did. And after I spoke, there was a line from the stage through the door like a snake of people standing in line just to have a moment with me. This is what was said to me. Oh my God, Debra, when you said that, I got chills all over my body. Do you feel that? And I had chills all over my body. There was an exchange of energy happening. You've had that in very special conversations, but it happened multiple times. And I went home and I said, okay, now I really have to do something. So I searched for masters, studied with many who were architects. I studied with a master from Shanghai, a master from Hong Kong, became a specialist in green and sustainability. I'm also a gemologist. So I put it all together. And I remember talking to my son on the phone. I was crying. And I said, Jamie, I have a belt here of all of these tools, of amazing things. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? What am I going to do with it? And he said to me, Mom, you know how when you're on a cell phone and you don't have a good connection, and then you move to a spot, and then you can hear, and you don't move? He said, don't move. You're connected right now. So that was my journey. And so I ask you, although you may not feel like you're ready, is it possible that you are? Right now, there are, in spring, which is wood energy. According to Feng Shui, traditional Chinese medicine, there are 5 elements of nature, 5 of them. And right now we are in wood energy. It's spring energy. It's energy of renewal, rebirth, new chapters, new things to happen. If you walk outside and take a look around you, the trees are still all bare. The ground, the grass looks a little brown, but underneath that ground is wood energy, very much alive. And what is happening in this moment is that that energy is rising energy. It's pushing up and eventually will break the earth. But before it does, you cannot see it. It's growing, but you can't see it. Not to the eye. You can only maybe feel it if you pay attention. So I'm going to invite you right now to join me in a short visualization of the 5 elements, starting with a breath in, 1, 2, a breath out, 3, 4, 5. And when you're ready, please close your eyes when you feel ready and comfortable, if you do. And breathe in, 1, 2. And breathe out, 3, 4, 5. And let's do it one more time. Breathe in, 1, 2. And out, 3, 4, 5. And imagine the energy of fire, of a warm, shiny sun. And then imagine the energy of earth, solid, stable, grounding. And then imagine the energy of metal, snow, white and crystally and cool and fluffy. And imagine the energy of water, meandering like a river. And then comes wood, the energy of rising up to the sun. And now see yourself in a field and imagine all of the seeds that you have planted throughout your lifetime. And start to see them popping up in different places and breaking that earth and rising. And take a deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And thank you for joining me on that. So now this wood energy that we have is supported by the cycles of energy in nature. The energies outside are also the energies within. Think about how differently you feel in the summer compared to how you feel in the winter. It's a different energy that lives within us and without us. So I ask you, is it possible that although you don't feel ready, you really, really are? The energy is supporting you. The universe is supporting you. And you are part of these cycles of life that go in and out, dark and shiny, deep and light. It's all part of our human experience. Thank you. And I hope that you get a chance to just really see all of that around you, everything that you want and everything that you desire.